going on, y'all, man? Welcome back to another video. It is your boy FaTkaT, of course, bringing you another one, man. Today we have a 2020 Dodge Durango RT. Does it get any better than this as far as family vehicles, man? I don't think so, man. This is by far probably one of the better buys you can make as a family vehicle with third row seating and all that other good stuff, man. I mean, this is the truck to buy, man. Look at this thing. Whew. So nice, man. This is again an RT, man, so it doesn't have the 392 in it. The SRT has the 392 in it and all that other good stuff. This is the RT, so it has the 5.7 V8, man. But come on, man, look at that thing. Tell me that thing ain't nice, man. Look at look at that. Super dope. All right, man. So let's get into it, man. Obviously, I'm gonna give you guys a nice little rundown on the outside, man. We've seen this truck already before. I mean, this design's been on the road for a long time, but this is a 2020. So let's go ahead and give you some beauty shots of that, and then we'll go from there, man. Let's go. Alright, man, so let's go and talk about it a little bit on the outside, man. I'm not gonna talk too long, because if you guys don't know, if you're only watching, if you're your first time watching my channel, I am out of Tampa, Florida. I live in Tampa. Right now I'm in Dayton, Ohio, man. It's a little bit colder than what I'm normally used to, man. It's about 30-something degrees out here, and obviously right now in Tampa it's about 80 degrees, man. So, but I'm out here for work, and I want to found a Dodge dealership, man, and I'll talk more about that when I get in the car, man. But I'm out here, man, at a Dodge dealership to do some reviews on cars, man, and they had this on a lot, man, so definitely want to hit this up, man. But anyway, so I'm not gonna talk too long on the outside because I'm trying to get on the inside. If you can't tell, man, the car is running, or the truck is running, because I want it to be nice and warm and toasty when I get inside, man. But but real quick, man, let's go and talk about it, man. Boom, look at this hood. You got the super aggressive hood on there, man, with the hood vents and everything else. Obviously the roof scoop in there, man. That is super dope. You got the new grill in there, man, like they call it the mail slot. That's coming, like the new chargers and everything else, man. Boom, you got that in there as well. So you got the grill coming up on the new Durango, 2020 Durango again this is. Then you got LED lights right there, or I should say HID lights. Also same thing with the fog lights, man. So the outside, other than that, man, it's pretty much everything else is the same. Obviously you got black right here, man, to make sure everything matches good, give it a nice little aggressive look. Let's talk about what this, everybody wants to know, man, how much does this thing cost? I know you guys can't see it because it has privacy glass, so it's kind of hard to see with that reflection. But this is a Dodge Durango RT blacktop all-wheel drive, man. Base price is at $46,000, but after you get into everything else, man, all the packaging and everything of that this truck has, with everything the way it is, man, it sits at $53,365, man. Can't beat that. Pair that up with some good rebates and everything else, man, because obviously they're trying to move trucks and all that good stuff. This truck is guaranteed you could get a good deal on it, man. Let's go ahead and talk about this right here, man. You got a power lift gate, automatic power lift gate, and everything else, man. By the way, look at that interior. Ooh, we're gonna talk about that when we get in. Whew. Oh, put this up. Boom, you got the seats that go up like so. You got a nice little storage right there, man. You got a nice little room. Let me see how this works. Boom, lift that up and you got more storage in there. So, man, it's pretty nice, man. You can't beat it, man. Like I said, it's pretty nice. Little cubby holes in here as well, man, so for more storage. You got outlets back here, man, for the kids that they could charge your stuff and everything else. This thing is nice, man. Hit that. Watch the button go back down, or watch the tailgate go back down, and call it a day. Four-wheel drive, of course, man. All-wheel drive. But let's talk about the good stuff, man. Let's look at the interior on this thing. This is a dope-ass color combination, man. Let's look at it. Whew. So let's go and talk about the back real quick since I am back here already. Look at that, man. You got the red on the doors. Oh, let me get focused a bit. There you go. You got the red on the doors. If you guys don't notice, man, this is all white stitching right here as well, man. So you got like a white stitching with red on the doors, and that stitching goes everywhere, man. So you got all the white stitching to kind of color contrast a little bit all over the seats as well. And then down here, man, you got for the kids or your passengers in the back, man, you got heated seats, man. You got obviously another outlet, man. This is an actual plug, man. So you got a plug right there, so you can do laptops and all that good stuff. USB, man, and then another, you know, heated seats for your passengers in the back. This one is, you know, has the full bench in the back, but I think you can also do captain's chairs. And obviously you have the third row seating in the back as well. I want to say, man, they got a bunch of vents up there too for the passengers in the back. Climate control all up here, man, for whoever wants to control that in the back. And I think you can also do, if I'm not mistaken, you can do infotainment center back here, man. So you could do like, you know, the TV and everything else that drops down right there, man. So come on, man, you can't beat that. This truck for 50 grand, man, this is a bargain. Talk about the front a little bit. Obviously on the doors, man, you got all your stuff right here for your windows and all that. Memory seating for 2 people. I mean, what else can you ask for, man? Let's go ahead and get inside though, so you can kind of look at what it looks like when you're sitting down in it. This is what you're looking at when you sit inside of this truck, man. Come on, man, you cannot beat this for a family vehicle. Full digital display. If you guys see my last review I did of the Ram, that's the only thing that I had a gripe about. Now, so granted, I don't know if the Limited might have the, I'll be honest, 100% honest, I don't know if the Limited Ram has full digital display or not. I don't know. But the one that I did, which is a Longhorn edition, did not have it. So I don't know if that's an option or not. But this full digital display is super, super, super dope. Obviously, you could go through the menus, man. You could, you know, change whatever you want as far as what you want to see on here, trip and all that good stuff. Look at that trailer brake and all that good stuff, man. Same thing on the Ram, obviously, man. So again, so you can set this up, you can look at whatever you want and all that, man. By the way, it's not bad mileage. This truck is at a quarter tank of gas and it still has 200 miles to empty. That's pretty good, man. For a truck, man. So full, I would imagine that thing has to be at least 400, give you a 400 mile range on a full tank of gas. Come on, man. Actually, my bad, that's not full, that's about half. That's about a quarter tank right there. That's about half, man. So it's about halfway. So I would say, yeah, so still, man, so let's say at a half tank it gives you about 200, so a full tank should give you right around 400 range, man. So you can't beat that at all. This truck already doesn't have 379 miles on it though, man. That's pretty, man, did a lot of test drives in this truck. But anyway, other than that, man, look at this red interior, man. As we like to call it, me and my boys like to call it, man, this truck has internal bleeding, man. Look at that, bleeding on the internals. Man, super dope though. Now I would say, I'm gonna go ahead and get this out the way right now. As you guys know, man, I've been trying to get my wife into one of these trucks, man, Durangos. I love the Durango. I think it's a super dope truck for you know, for family, third row seating and everything else. As you guys don't know, right now we have the Explorer, a 2016 Explorer, that within the next few months to a year or so we will be trying to get rid of it, and we're kind of contemplating what we want to get. Now this is what's stopping me, man. This is what's stopping not me but my wife as far as getting a Durango. She does not like this part right here, the infotainment center. She doesn't like these big old buttons and everything else, man. She just doesn't like it. She says it looks kind of like old school and plain, and I kind of do have to agree with her, man. She doesn't even like my interior on my Scat Pack, right? She's like, I don't like it. It just looks old and plain and everything else, man. So I would say this, man. Speaking of the wife, there she goes right there. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. I am back, man. But again, so if you seen I forgot where I was, man, but I was what I was talking to you guys about was basically if the Ram had the full digital display like this, man, would be super dope, man. But oh yeah, I think the one thing I was telling you guys about was the reason why my wife doesn't like this is because she hates this part right here. So I would say what Durango needs to do is they need to put the infotainment center that the Ram has in this. Now imagine that big old screen that the Ram has in this right here, like this. Tell me how dope that would be, man. So if they did that in this, kept this full digital right here display, by far. Again, nothing will be able to touch Dodge in what they're doing as far as putting these vehicles together, man. So I think that is the one thing that's, well, that's the one thing that's keeping my wife away. And I would say if they were to put that in there, man, it will by far be killing anything else. Nothing will be able to touch as far as in the family vehicle SUV world. Anyway, obviously we got a little charger in there, man. Cigarette lighter plug. Obviously we got, and then we got USBs down there with the auxiliary right there, man, as you guys can see. We got the cup holders. Obviously right here we got all of the you know, the ambient lighting and all that good stuff. I would say that's another thing too, though. I would say Dodge is also kind of like falling back a little bit with the interior on that pieces, where other vehicles, especially like Camaros and, or you know, like Chevy and all that stuff, they do have a lot of ambient lighting, you know, all through the vehicle, man. So I think Dodge needs to start implementing that stuff as well, putting ambient lighting through the dash, you know, through those areas or whatever. You know, like I said, it's cool that they got them in the cup holders. I'm sure they got them under the you know, under your feet and everything else, but they need to start implementing that stuff throughout the vehicle, man, all through, you know, through the dash and through the doors and all that other good stuff, man. Other than that, I mean, you guys know all this stuff, man. This is all pretty much self-explanatory. They really didn't change too much to go through all your climate. I mean, this system has been around forever, man. The Uconnect, so you got all of your different features and all that stuff in there. Obviously, you know, you got all heated seats, cool seats and all that good stuff, man. Wi-Fi hotspot. You could go through your settings, you know, your phone. You could put your phone there. You could just pair and all that good stuff, man. So a lot of good stuff, man. And obviously your navigation. So it looks pretty good, man. You could view the map. So that does look kind of like they need to update that. But other than that, though, man, you know, it looks good, though, man. You cannot, you know, you can't really ask for too much more. Again, 50 grand. I mean, what more can you ask for, man, other than, you know, some ambient lighting and maybe change out this whole thing to make it, you know, put the RAM interior or infotainment system in there, man. And like I said, and moving on to the back, I mean, I'm not, you know, I didn't sit back there, man, but you can tell there's a lot of room, a lot of space. This chair right here is kind of back a little bit, and you can still see, look at all the space that there is back there, man. In my personal opinion, man, I think this is probably has to be the best SUV, you know, affordable SUV in the family market, I guess, if you want to say that, with the 3-row seats and everything else. And like I said, if it was me to spec this out, I would definitely put captain's chairs back there instead of the bench, just to kind of make a little bit more, I don't know what's the word, like sportier, I guess. But I'll definitely spec it out with captain's chairs. But I mean, the red interior is super nasty with the white outside, man. It looks super good. So man, I could just imagine if you were to get this truck and maybe do a couple modifications with some wheels or whatever, this and that, by far, I mean, this thing would look super dope. When you open the truck and you see all that red interior in there, I mean, killing the game, man. Anyway, other than that, I mean, that's pretty much it. Obviously, you got the storage down there and everything else. You got your wheel locks. You know, obviously you could click that up. You got other, you know, small little storage in there that you could put that, man. You got a glove compartment, man. You guys know all that good stuff, man. It's all the same pretty much in every vehicle. Glove compartment. You got speakers everywhere, man. Speaker over there, man. All throughout the back, man. Speakers everywhere in this thing, man. So again, it looks good, man. This is by far, probably, again, by far the best SUV in the market for families, man. Third row seating and everything else. Let me give a quick shout out to the guys here at Dodge, Dave Dennis Dodge in Dayton, Ohio. I couldn't ask for much more hospitality than what these guys are giving me. I came up here off the humble. They didn't know who I was, and I just pulled in the other day, a couple days ago actually. If you guys see, I did a review of the Gladiator, man. Super dope spec Gladiator. But I pulled in, man. You know, obviously they greeted me and everything else. Said, hey, how can we help you? Like any other dealership would. And I said, hey, man, I'm just in the area for work. And you know, just wanna you know, I got a charger myself. I'll show them my YouTube channel and everything else. But I was like, actually, but before I did that, man, I was like, you know, I'm in the area for work, man. I got a YouTube channel. I just want to go ahead and see if I can review some of the things, some things you might have on a lot. And they were like, okay, cool, what do you want to review? Simple as that, man. So I know if I were in this area, man, I would 100% buy from these guys. Because again, if they're gonna show me so much hospitality from somebody they don't even know, that they know is not even looking to buy anything, and they still show that much hospitality, I know for sure they would definitely you know, give you a great deal on, you know, one of these vehicles, man. So make sure you guys come check these guys out. Again, Dave Dennis, Dodge Jeep, or Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, right? Because Ram is his own company now. Couldn't ask for much more hospitality. Again, I'm gonna say it one more time. Appreciate these guys for letting me on their lot. They just threw me the keys. The only thing they said, obviously, can't leave the lot, whatever, because I understand they don't know me. But I know if I were to stay in this area and I came here all the time, we'll build that relationship, and I'll be able to probably take these cars wherever I wanted to and give you guys a whole full driving and everything else. But I did take it, pull it from where it was, and I did pull it back here, man. This truck, SUV, I should say, not truck, but this SUV drives super great, super smooth. You know, it feels good, man. It feels almost like a car. It feels like my car, really. It's just obviously with 3 rows in the back. But it feels good, man. Like I said, you can't ask for much more than that. So again, thank you again. Big shout out to these guys over here at Dave Dennis, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dayton, Ohio, man. If you are in the area, come check these guys out, man. I know they will give you a great deal. Tell them FaTkaT sent you, man. And you know that you seen one of my videos, and they'll be like, okay, cool. I'm sure they'll give you a great deal, man. Other than that, that's it for me, man. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I got a lot of things coming for you guys, man. I'm here in Dayton, Ohio, trying to get as much content to you guys as I can. So trust me, man, I will be doing you know, checking out other vehicles, doing features and everything else. By the way, if you are in the area in Dayton or Columbus or Cincinnati, I want to say Cincinnati is not too far either, man. So if you're in the area, man, make sure you guys hit me up. You know, IG FaTkaT8181, or on here, man. Let me know if you got a dope car you want to feature, put on the channel. Let's do it, man. I'm here for a little while, man. So make sure you guys hit me up and let's do it. Other than that, again, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You guys know me, boy, FaTkaT. First of all, comment down below. Would you pay 50 grand for a truck like this? I gotta stop saying truck. For an SUV like this, would you pay 50 grand for it? Let me know. All right, man. You guys know me, boy, FaTkaT. We'll see you guys on the next one, man.